What up, world? It's a nice sunny day out here in Memphis, and I decided to do a video outside of the normal movie review schedule because about last year, probably this time last year, I did a video on my dog Okoye, who just now hurt herself some way. I just heard her cry. What you do? You hurt your leg? And I decided to, since it's a year later, do an update video. Let's get back in the sun. Let's get back in the sun. All right. So I'm gonna list off some facts. Back here, back in the yard. Don't run out in the street. List some facts and show you, how big she's gotten since the last YouTube video on her. So when we bought her, we knew that her mom was a chocolate lab. Not sure about the daddy. A lot of people told us because she had a real curly tail and very wrinkly body that she could have been half Shar-Pei. Other people said, nah, definitely half pitbull. And as she gotten older, the pitbull characteristics have shown and proven out. So she's not lab mixed with Shar-Pei, she's lab mixed with pitbull. But I've noticed a lot of her features, sometimes the lab shows more than the pit bull, and other times the pit bull shows more than the lab. And her official birthday is February 2nd. We found out that as well by doing the math of her age when we bought her, and a little help from the vet. And so, yeah, she's a fun dog, and as you can see, we have a big yard where she can run around, do whatever. I don't keep her outside all day because, hell no, fleas, and we live in Memphis where motherfuckers will come in your yard and steal your dog. So no, she stays in the house when I'm not here, but when I'm here, I'll let her run around, get a workout on, do what she want to do in this big old giant yard. But we also go to dog parks sometime. Our favorite one is Shelby Farms, and we live in Shelby Forest, but Shelby Farms is where we go, and sometimes we go to Overton Park in Memphis, and if you live in Memphis, you know where both of those things are. But she's very good with playing with animals. She's very shaky and scared when it comes to other humans. But animals, other dogs, she loves playing with them. But if the dog is bigger than her, like a German Shepherd or Rottweiler or a bigger pit bull, she will submit quick and fast. Back in his yard. Get back here. You know better. So yeah, so she's good with other dogs. Very cautious around other people. She hasn't bitten or attacked anyone, but she will not be so friendly to walk up to a human and get pet. She will wait and scope out the situation to see if the person is cool or not. For a little body, she has a deep voice. She barks as if she's a giant Rottweiler or something, but she's half the size of one, probably even less than that. And I know y'all see the bones on her side when she breathes in, breathes heavy. She's not underweight. We've been to the vet. She's at a perfect size for her age. She just don't eat a lot. I could leave food out all day and she will not touch it. She will touch water. She would drink all the time, but food, no. She's been like that ever since a puppy. She will not overeat, even if the food is just laying in front of her. But we went to the vet plenty of times. She's been updated on all her rabies shots and stuff and everything, and they say she's at a good weight for her age and size. So don't freak out if you see her bones as she's breathing real hard. She's just out of breath. But she's a good dog. I've had several dogs in my life. The last dog I had, Chance, he was my baby. I spoiled him to death, but he was mean. Like he didn't care. He would bite people. She's not like that. She's the total opposite. But she do have very, very strong separation anxiety. Like, She's cool and chill because I'm here, but if I wasn't here, if I walked away from her, she would be crying her ass off. She do not like being alone. Her anxiety is like through the roof if she's left alone. And she could be crying for hours. As we've experimented before. Like I was gone, but my nephew and them was in the house. My sister was in the house. And they could hear her crying her little heart out for a couple of hours. So yeah, she doesn't like to be away from me, but when she's with me, she's pretty chill. When we're out in public, she's very chill. She doesn't try to chase people. She's not aggressive. She's not defensive. But she is cautious. Like if a human were to just run up to her or walk to her, she will tail between her legs, ears cocked back, and she will lay down in fear until, you know, she sniffed the person's hand or leg or whatever and realized that they're not trying to hurt her. Then the tail gets to wagging and she lets them pet her. And she knows a few tricks. You know, sit, stay. If I say stay, she will not move a muscle. Come here. As you saw early in the video, I told her to come back in the yard. She came back. And she also likes to fist pump. So let's see if she'll do it for this video. Hey, Okoye. Okoye, fist pump. That's a little fun trick we've done. I tried to do the shaking the hands where, you know, they offer their paw and you shake it. She doesn't do that. She rather fist bump you. Okoye. Okoye, fist bump. See? So that's a little fun trick we do and we like to show off to people. But yeah, here is an updated video on my puppy. Again, her birthday is February 2nd. So February 2nd, 2020, she will be 2 years old. And our first year and some change together has been truly wonderful, magical, and I wouldn't trade her for anything in the world. I love this dog. And one day when we move and get a place of our own and not living in an apartment attached to my mom's house, and she has a big yard and a big house, I will give her a sibling. And I want it to be another pit bull, and I want to adopt from a shelter because I just love pit bulls so much. So that's it. That's my baby. Thank you for watching.